and welcome to your reading for what is the current theme of your life. So I am someone who fully believes that at any given point in time, we are all experiencing a different story arc in a sense. So there is something that we are focused on and there is a journey that our soul is on. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at what that is. We're going to be looking at things like what your friends will be like, what's going on in your career side of things, and what the general energy is. We are also going to look at what is supporting you. So I have some animal spirit cards I created here. We also have some affirmations, and then for your theme, I will be picking each from this pile of theme cards here. So it's going to be really fun. I'm filming this intro after the fact, and I will say some really powerful stuff came through for each pile, so I'm super excited for you guys here. Before we get into the pile selection, I did want to offer a intuition challenge. So I offer this in all of my videos. Essentially what I do is I write down a word and then I have you use your intuition to try to guess what the word is. And then at the end of each reading, I reveal what the word was. So if you want to tap in, you can take a few minutes now to pause the video. I'm going to write down the word. Or if you're impatient, you can go look in the timestamps and pick your pile. For those of you who want to stick around, I'm going to write down the word now, so tune in. Okay, so if you have a notepad, you can even write down the thoughts that come to you, maybe colors, words, visuals. And then, yeah, we'll see how close you got. Okay, so in terms of your pile choices for today, we have pile 1 with the poet and the clear quartz here. We have pile 2 with awakener and the aquamarine. And then we have, oh my gosh, I just caught Aquaman reference there. Wow, okay. Sorry guys, I'm being goofy. And then we have pile 3 with the alchemist and the rose quartz. So check the timestamps for those pile selections. And one thing I will say first for everybody as a sort of disclaimer is that these readings are meant to guide you and help you connect with your own intuition, and also to provide a little bit of just emotional support as well. So if there are any things that do not resonate or that you don't want to come true, just leave them. I always say take what resonates and leave the rest. I fully believe that your journey is up to you and you can change your life or whatever your energy at any point in time. So don't let this pick a card reading dictate your life, but let it be a support and a guide, and use it to gain something that will help you in your current life. Okay, for those of you who are still here, if you could support the channel, this is a new channel, I would really appreciate that. So after you listen to your reading, hitting that like button or hitting it now, get it out of the way. And if you like the vibes and the reading that comes through today, subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing a lot more. I have a lot more creative readings planned and I'm really excited. All right, so that is enough of an intro. We're going to get into it. I will see each of you in your readings. Bye. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. Woo! We are looking at what is your story for this current phase of your life. So a little bit of brief intro here. Like I said in the beginning, I believe that we all experience different stories at different points in our lives. So in this reading, we're going to look at what the current energies around you are and what the kind of theme is of your life. First of all, I just wanted to apologize to you guys because this is my second time recording your reading. I attempted to record it yesterday, but it was just a weird day for me energetically, and so I wasn't happy with the energy I was bringing through for you guys. So that's okay, we're here again. The good thing is that we can see what other insights come up for you. So you have a really awesome reading. I will do my best to still be as natural as possible, but I did pick all your cards on the reading last time, so I kind of have a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on here, but that's all good. So to start your reading, I really want to look at this card here. And I was just reminded the same thing happened yesterday, so this is confirmation. As I started your reading, a loud plane flew by outside. And so I know I live kind of near the airport, so that's common. But for you guys especially, this current phase is really about that air energy, really about being up in the sky, in your mind, and all of that, not in a chaotic way, but in a like very free breath of fresh air type of energy. So imagine the feeling of a plane flying through the sky. It's that, like, in the sense that the plane is the only guy out there. Like, usually planes don't fly too close together. So that is like the energy that is coming through for you guys. You are in this energy of really getting your mental space cleared and opened. So it's beautiful here, two things, like with this imagery here and also with the clear quartz, right above her or him, I can't really tell, right above their head here. So yes, this month or this phase of your life is really going to be about having a clear mental space, sorry. So I believe you're going to just be in this energy. And if this is something that is new to you, you could even just be coming into this energy. So when you come across this reading, you could be at the start of this energy. But it's really about being in a very clear mental space. So when we talk about mind energy, of course, there is the chance of storms. There's a chance of a lot of chaos and negativity happening in the mind. But this I'm getting is all very positive. And like I said, breath of fresh air. Like, look at all this lightness around this person's head there. So I'm seeing this horse pony flying through the sky here as being like, look at me, I have all this room to play now. It's so free and open here, right? So if you think about this idea of, if we look at the mental space, right? If your mental space is super cluttered, it is very hard for things to be seen by your eyes. It's very hard for ideas and things to move around. Like it's like, imagine a busy road, there's all this traffic. But if you are that single plane in the air, right, it is so much easier for you to see those ideas. And so this is where a lot of inspiration comes through, right? We have the poet here. So the poet is existing in this very airy space of like, oh, inspiration just comes to me, darling. Like, that's gonna be you guys, or it is you guys currently. And so, like I said, with this pony, they have this whole playground of this space where they can just run in and run around in and be free, right? And so this is what I'm getting for your mental space, and this is your biggest focus right now. The other thing coming through is these two feathers here, right? See how they are kind of like coming down. So this is the connection from that mental energy to your physical reality, even your hands or something you're working on. And with this deeper blue color, I'm seeing that this is a very grounded, stable energy. Despite this being like very airy and like you're going to be woof up in the clouds, you do have that supportive energy, which is helping you actually bring down those ideas and the inspiration into your pen or whatever piece of art or creation that you like to work on. So you have that support as well to bring your ideas into reality. And I'm seeing this poet is also surrounded by what looks like these gold coins here. So this is an idea that is going to be like a breath of fresh life, but it also will provide you with that monetary support as well. I'm seeing that like they're kind of spread out. There's just a little bit. So right now, especially because this person is kind of looking away from them, you might not see the financial gains from this right away, but it is there. It's that opening up of all this energy around you. So yeah, I could go on and on about this card itself. There is so much positive energy here as well. I think another really helpful thing for you is just kind of absorb in that energy and like, oof, this card speaks so much in itself with its imagery. The next thing we're going to look at is your past energy. So we're going to touch on this pretty briefly. So that's this card here. What is the energy that you are coming from and that residual circle of energy that you are bringing with you into this energy? So let's flip this guy over. So we have the focus card with this orange desert here. So what I'm getting for this card is that you were coming from a space where maybe you did have that chaotic mind space. You had a lot of ideas running around, and just before this, before you're reaching this reading, you came to a place where you said, all right, like it's time self to sit down and get focused. Maybe you realized everything that was going on for you in the past wasn't working, or how you were operating it mentally wasn't really working. And so you were attempting to get really focused. And so this orange desert, like I'm seeing this was almost your mental space before, and which is a very like creative, yes, but more static, more dense than blue, I would say. It's not entirely like light and free as this one is here. So there's a little bit of stress energy is what's coming through. That's the orange. I'm getting that there was a little bit of stress here around you getting focused and just around your mental space in general. And you were maybe in a place of super discipline with yourself. That's another thing that's coming through with the orange. You weren't allowing yourself to be so free here because you realized it was time for you to get disciplined. And I see maybe you were doing some reflecting. So looking up at yourself in your soul and looking up at, you know, your mental space. So maybe you were starting to do some of that work at, okay, what's going on in my mind? There's a lot of craziness, but let's take a look at what's going on. It's, even if you only did this for like a day, you sat down and like did some journaling or something, even just that spark of energy, that change in energy for yourself has shifted you into this now poet where you can be more relaxed and free mentally and not have to think so much because there's all this natural air energy flowing around you in a very productive sort of way. Okay, so I mentioned the clear quartz here, right? Clearing up that mental space, that's really important for this current phase of your life. And the next thing I want to look at here is, you know, typically I was going to start with this one, but this card drew me so much. I wanted to get into it. So this card here is your theme for the month. So I picked this out of this bowl here. You can see. So the card that you picked was Perseverance, which is awesome. And with this card, as I was creating it, I really said and thought that this is like the moment where you are stepping at the top of the mountain, or if not the top of the mountain, at least a break halfway up the mountain. And you are taking that stop to look out and be like, wow, like I made it this far. And not only that, but I am even like higher than the clouds. I didn't even realize that I got this high up. And so again, this is you being in that higher breath of fresh air type of space where the noise of the earth like fades away. You are really like, this is about you existing almost as if you're in your own space mentally. And one thing that's definitely coming through for you guys for this phase a month is that there is something that you are working on here. Okay, there's something really important. This could be a life's mission, a life purpose, a life project that you are dedicated to and that you are bringing down, writing down here on this piece of paper, or you are just asking for the inspiration because you know that is what you want to start doing now. And so the key message coming through here is it is about having that perseverance to keep going, even though like when we're looking at mental energy, it might not always be concrete like this type of, you know, the wind can whip and like shift at any given time and it's very hard to hold down. So you might not know exactly what it is you are creating, but just keep persevering in that wind air energy. All right, and like you can stand against this wind. Like this person is chilling, you know, they are very solid on this mountaintop, even though there is a lot of cool breeze flying around him. And I'm getting that especially like since you're in such a light place, it might not feel like there is a lot that's going to blow you down. It might not feel like you have to like fight and climb a mountain and persevere so much because it's going to be so naturally flowing. But of course, there are things in life that happen. We could even just shift moods or something can come in to make us doubt ourselves. And then all of a sudden we're like, we abandon this project or whatever. But this is telling you to keep persevering. Just make sure, I know the energy's flowing naturally, but if something happens and you do fly out of the sky, just make sure you keep persevering, okay? Keep going with this project. The universe might not show you exactly what it is, but all it's important is that you keep stepping forward. Okay, so now we're going to look really briefly at the future energy here. So I'm really liking to focus on what your current energy is, so we're not going to go too deep into this, but let's see what your card you got here. You got changes. So this is really good. This is really good, guys, right? You could see this person is changes. If that's what you guys have been wanting, some change in your life, change your circumstances, it is coming for you, and it's coming from this energy that you are currently in or about to enter into. And so what you have to look forward to by staying focused and persevering in this energy is change that happens naturally. This person, this woman is not really caring. She is not even like the changes around her are just happening naturally. And she knows that things just happen because changes are a part of life. And by her just being her free, fun self, the changes will happen. So that is your future energy, but we're going to come back to the present and look at some more things surrounding your current present moment. All right, so next we're going to look at what is going on in your friendship realm. So friends, things like that. So the card that I picked here was trust in divine purpose. So what I'm really seeing here is in terms of your friends and the people around you, they are actually going to start to become people that you will really look up to. So I'm seeing your friend relationships really improving and changing in this way, where that you could be meeting new people that inspire you, whether that's in person or you come across them through YouTube or like a celebrity, something like that. But because you're in this space of of being an inspiration, you're going to start to attract this energy of seeing inspiration in the people around you and actually being inspired. So there's a thing that happens, right, when there's people who are successful or above us, quote unquote, where we can start to feel jealousy, or we just generally feel jealousy about people around us or people that are successful or doing well. But not for you. In this month, if you were in that energy in the past, you'll definitely be shifting out of it, and you'll start to notice what inspires you about the leaders around you or the people around you. So I'm seeing this could be either you are meeting new people because of this new energy, or your current friends could change into people that inspire you. Like either they are physically actually changing themselves, or you are changing how you see them. And I'm really seeing that there could be like public figures that you're really looking up to for inspiration, especially if you don't have a lot of friends right now. Like I'm with you on that, you know? When we get into friend readings, I'm like, guys, I don't have friends. Like, what are you talking about? But that could be like, you can consider maybe some of these people that you look up to as like soul friends. You're like, you know, the celebrities you meet and you're like, hey, or you see and you're like, hey, like, wow, like if I met that person in real life, we would totally get along. So you could have friends in that way. But another really positive thing too is like, yes, you are looking up at these people, but it's not just like you're looking up and this is a one-way interaction. These people that are inspiring you are actually going to be like sprinkling down these little sparks of inspiration that are going to hit you and help you on your own path and your own journey. So really positive energy with the people around you. Another thing I'm seeing is too, with this message at the bottom, this experience has divine meaning, healing will come. So there could be some conflicts with your friends, perhaps like mental conflicts in the mental realm. So maybe you are both in this energy of being very inspired and being very in the mental, and you could clash in this way on the mental realm. If that is the case, know that this is needing to happen, and this is just a process of energy shifts, like energy working them out. Like when you think about something like wind creation, cosmic reactions, like energy shifts, this is a very chemical experience. And so of course, if you and your friends are going through this, there is going to be some natural reactions that happen because of that. But don't worry, it doesn't mean you're not good friends or that you won't get through this and you got to break up with each other. Like this is just something that has to happen because of the natural shifts that you are both going through, or even just you are going through, right? But yeah, I'm seeing the butterflies in your headspace. You'll have a lot of friends in your mind too that just came through. Like, take that how you want to take that. But yeah, so that's looking good for your friends. Now we're gonna look at career realm. So for career, the card that I pulled for you guys was take control of your thoughts, which is crazy. Here we are talking about thoughts. We're all up in the thoughts, guys. Can't make this up. Look at all this blue here. Look at all this blue. So the message for this card in terms of your career is, well, two things. So first of all, I actually did read the book for this poet card, and it was talking about taking control of your thoughts. Like, that is very important. So this message is coming through twice for you. That's telling me this is majorly important for your current phase of life, is to watch your thoughts, because right now they are literally creating your reality. This is like, you could have a thought today and you could see it manifest tomorrow. So be really careful here. I know there's a lot of positivity, but it goes both ways too. Like, so yes, you can create what you want, but if you get into a negative headspace, that could really quickly turn into manifesting in your outward reality. Just be careful of that. So for career, I'm seeing that your thoughts are really controlling your career path right now. So if that is maybe something that you are wanting to change and go forward into in this new energy of inspired like action, then yes, you are really reshaping your career right now. I'm getting for some of you, you might be experiencing a career shift or wanting to shift careers or create a new path for yourself. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm really trying to create a new creative career path for myself. So if you are in that energy as well, then that's what it's talking about. It's that like your mind is really like rolling with this. Your mind is really controlling your career path here right now. But the second really important message coming through is that yes, though there's a lot of going on with your thoughts, the thing that's actually going to open the door to that career path that you want, that destined career path, is going to be your heart. As you can see, the heart is at the forefront here, opening this actual lock. So if your dreams seem to be locked behind a door, even if you are positively thinking about them and putting out all these thoughts, it is because you are missing the final key. So the final key is actually your heart. That is what is going to open that dream career. And this takes practice, and it's scary because stepping into your heart is actually like kind of the opposite of thoughts, where we can think our way into everything and we can create this ideal career for ourselves and know that it's gonna happen because we thought it all. But like when you step into the heart, it's really stepping into the unknown, because the heart doesn't speak, the heart just is, right? And so just that energy of being, and being your full self, your loving soul self, that is what's going to open this new career path for you. So yes, you can think about it, but Spirit's telling you to really come down from your thoughts and really stay in that heart energy to open up this new career path, okay? And also, second note, be careful of your thoughts, because if you get into a negative thought pattern, that again is going to double block you from this new career path. So if that's what it is, if it's like a current career path and an upgrade in that career path, same message coming through for you is shift from your thoughts into your heart. Okay, so one more thing, if you are needing help with your thoughts, which is coming through big time, this is actually these are the Archangel Michael sort of light deck, and a lot of the messages in there talk about asking him to help you cut away thoughts and situations using his blue sword. So you can ask Archangel Michael, if you are finding those negative thoughts coming up, ask for his help to cut them away and help cutting away all that negativity to get more focus in your heart center. So next we're going to look at what is your current soul journey. So this is something I believe for me is the most important when I'm going through phases, is what is actually going on in your soul. So all of this stuff is, yes, lovely happening on the earth plane, but what's going on? What's the journey of your soul right now? So the card I picked two cards. So first was love. Put that down here. Love, and then balance. So the love again is reinforcing this getting into the heart energy. So I'm seeing that while you are going through all this air energy, because you are lifting up so much from your mind, this is actually going to allow you to get into your heart more, right? Ironic. But if you think about it, like the throat chakra, which is the blue chakra, is right above your heart center, and like, you know, your head is above your heart, duh. So when that's really cluttered, it also becomes hard to hear your heart. And when that lifts up, all of this energy will lift up off of your heart, so you can now actually get into and feel your heart more. So that's the journey I'm seeing here for your soul. And then again, right, balance. So this is really talking about that balance, which you're really going to be doing during this period between your heart and your mind, which is so crucial. As you can see with the blues and the greens here intersecting in like a balanced pattern, right? You got greens in one rows, blues, and so that's really talking about, yeah, balancing green, the heart chakra, with the blue, the mind, and then also the second blue, the throat chakra. So really the key for you at this time is that delicate balance between trusting your heart, being in your heart energy, but also using your thoughts to create your reality, while also like just being and breathing and living. And so this is all really, really beautiful stuff here. I am really looking forward to this journey for you. It's also talking about balance in the mind, right? Having that balance. And so the final kind of theme we're going to look at is, yes, love and romance. I know you're asking. I am the biggest person to shout like, focus on yourself first. Don't worry about love. Don't get all in your head. Like, love will come. But of course, I'll pull a little message for you as well. And so the one that came through is actually pretty funny, right? Like, guys, I cannot make this up, okay? I literally pulled this on camera last time and I was like, bruh. So it says keep an open mind, guys. Mind, energy. I can't even, like, guys, you are experiencing so much mind energy during this phase of your life. it's so funny. Like, see this little cherub or whatever you call it at the top there? He's flying around just like this Pegasus. So again, double message there is that, like, even in your love life, when you open up that energy around your mind, that allows so much space for things to come in. Like, this space around this baby cherub here is actually where the partners and people can come in. So I'm seeing that because of this energy you're in, you're also clearing out old patterns with relationships, and maybe you were down here on the couch with them in this more state of attracting or just being surrounded by all the wrong people for you. But now that you're lifted up here, you have the potential to call in somebody interesting here. As you can see, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I'm seeing you have the potential, I mean, if you are single, you have the potential to draw in a really interesting relationship. So somebody that maybe you wouldn't have put yourself together with, and that will challenge you and also be kind of fun. So like, if you just want something casual, this could be a really good energy to draw in for you. If you are in a relationship, this could be about, you know, opening your mind to a new side to your partner. So this can really, like, if we get stagnant in relationships, we feel like, oh, this person's never going to change, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes starting with yourself and having an open mind and allowing them to bring out a new side to themselves can really shift a relationship. So I'm seeing that there too. You know, if you want a soulmate, focus on yourself, guys. Focus on yourself. But, you know, right? This is speaking to any partner you could draw in here. Okay. Could also be a lot of gossip I'm seeing maybe around your love life, okay? But just ignore the gossip, like, because you're flying free and you're doing so good for yourself. People might start to gossip, but don't worry about it. Or these also could be the voices in your head, like saying, don't date that person. What are you doing? That person's crazy. Like, blah, 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 blah. You know, but you're going to be flying above all that mental noise chatter. chatter, and this is just a reminder to stay above, guys. Stay above. Be in love. If you are in the love in the heart space and you don't let your thoughts chatter and go crazy, you will draw in such a loving relationship. Okay, now to end the reading, we're just going to look at some of the energies that are going to be with you and supporting you in this time. So we have a few things for you here. The first we're going to look at is which spirit animal is going to be with you. So this is an energy you can tap into, and that's going to be supporting you during this phase in your life. And what you guys actually got too. So we got both sea creatures. We have the whale here, and we have the seashell or the clam, right? So I'll just put those here. So what I'm seeing with this, guys, again, all this blue, oh my goodness. And like throat chakras, if you guys are singers or something, yeah, you're being supported. Or speakers, right? So two things. What I'm seeing here with the shell is that I feel like the shell, even though it is a sea creature, it is really connected to the air energy. So again, it's that. I'm also seeing that maybe sitting by a lake or a body of water, if you have access to it, would be really, really helpful for clearing your thoughts. Like simply you sitting there would help your thoughts to go out into the breeze and help you stay connected to this energy. And then you have the whale. I'm seeing the whale as really supporting your heart space. The whale is such a heart, like the whale is the embodiment of heart energy, right? The whale just bees. I feel like whales are so smart, they don't even need to think. They are just in the love energy. They are literally connected to the universe. And so if you really want help feeling into your heart and feeling that energy of unconditional love, just call on the whale. Embody the whale. I'm seeing the whale like enveloping your heart space there. And so yeah, going by bodies of waters will help your thoughts. Splashing water over your head, listening into shells, I don't know. The next we have is which element's going to be supporting you. So for this one, I picked the stone. You guys got the stone element, actually. So this, I really love to see this for you guys, especially because you're going to be all up in the air energy. If we had wind come through, I would have been like, nah, calm down. So this is going to be balancing you out, helping you to balance. So the stone energy is going to be very helpful. So this could be literally sitting your booty down on a stone slab or something like by the lake. That would really help to ground you. So stone is going to be there holding you while you are in this very mental energy. And, you know, writing on a stone slab or something, if you guys have access to that, I don't know, it could really help. But we're just holding stones. Like, oof, yes, stones are the earth. So if you need some help grounding, hold onto a stone. Just pick up a rock off the street or something and hold onto it. And then another technique is you can even put all your negative thoughts into that stone and throw it into the lake. Awesome. So that's something there that's supporting you guys. Okay, the next thing, I'm going to pull this one on camera. We're going to pick a angel for you. Which angel is going to be supporting you during this time? Which archangel with all their air energy telling them to be more in the heart? Okay. Ooh, Archangel Mary. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. So Archangel Mary will be there. There's the green. She will be helping you feel that love and that balance. Okay, so you can call on her too. Also, I'm getting, for some of you guys, Archangel Metatron. Where is he there? Archangel Metatron did come out too for you. So those of you who have a connection to Archangel Metatron, he's also there supporting you as well. Okay, now we are getting to the end here, but a couple more things before we close. So I have some affirmations for you that I did pick as well that will support you for this month. So the first one is I am healing. That is awesome, and I love that for you. You are healing a lot with your mind, with your heart. Keep going on that journey. The next one for you guys, I am gracefully stepping into the future. I navigate all enemies with ease. I stop to smell the roses because I know I have the time to do so. I deliver myself the gift of grace. I surround my being with love and wellness. Love and wellness is who I am. Oh, I love this one. I'm so happy this came out when I channeled this. I was like, that's beautiful, man. I hope somebody gets this one. So you guys got this one. Oh, this is about like, yes, being light on your feet, being airy, and like taking the time and the patience with whatever you're creating because you know you have the time to do so. And the gift of grace with the swans here. Just be in love and wellness, guys. That is all you deserve. And that is where you are right now. Okay, and last thing I want to offer before I reveal the answer to the intuition challenge at the beginning. If you didn't participate that, go back and listen if you feel like it, essentially, or you could just tune in right now. I wrote down a word in the beginning and I had you use your intuition to guess what the word was. But before we do that, I'm going to offer something else as well. So a technique I've been using for nearly everything, it's almost obsessive and I should stop, but like I am Libra rising, so I really have a hard time with decisions. So I've been using a coin a lot for like little decisions, like which coffee shop should I go to, things like that. So I've been using a coin a lot. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to ask you to think of a question or something, a decision. It could be a big decision, a little one, up to you. And give one option heads, give the other option tails, or however you like to do it. And then I'm going to flip this coin and whatever it is, there's your answer. But, you know, this is just a little guidance. Always, always, always use your intuition and your power of choice to decide your final outcome, right? And then with this whole reading too, right? You are the master of your intuition. You take what resonates from here. If it was one sentence, cool. You know what's important to you in your life right now. So I always like to say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, nobody's trying to shape your future here with all of this. You do what you want to do, baby boo. You are in charge of your thoughts. All right, now let's do it. Okay, so think of what your question is. Maybe I'll just do this. I'm gonna flip this coin. Guys. Okay. I'm gonna flip this. I'm really bad at this. All right. Wow, that was impressive. I never did. Okay. So we got tails. This is what I feel like Spirit's really with me, because if I was just doing that on my own, it would have not flipped. Okay, so the answer was tails. You know, take that how it resonates with you. And finally, that intuition reveal. Did you guess what the word was? Okay, here it comes. Yo, what was dinosaur? Dinosaur. There it is. If you guessed like brown, if you guessed like ancient, if you guessed jungle grass, even, like any of these would be considered close, because that's your intuition working to figure out what the word was. So if you got it, congratulations. If not, it's all cool. Before you leave, I would like to say this is a new channel. I am just a girl out here trying to make it, but this is really my passion. So it would help me so much if you even just left a like or a comment on the video. If you want to stick around for more, then subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It was nice spending time with you. I hope it was nice for you too. And I'll stop being goofy now and let you guys go. But I hope to see you in the next reading. If not, have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. Goodbye. All right, hello pile 2 and welcome to your reading. So we are going to get into it here. First, I just want to apologize for my wrinkly background. Look, I'm just doing what I can as I'm just starting out this channel here, so please bear with me. But in this reading, we're going to be looking at what is your current story. So I kind of mentioned in the beginning, I do believe that each of us are always on a journey and we are going through different phases. So we are going to be looking at which phase you are currently in. So what is your current story arc? So I've pulled some cards for you here. This one in the middle is the one that you chose. This represents your current energy, the current phase. This one here represents the past energy that you're just coming from, and then this one is the future energy. So starting with your current energy, you picked the Awakener here. These cards honestly are so powerful. I was going to let the general theme guide the reading at first for all of these readings, but man, just like look at these cards. They're so powerful. They just took over. So looking at your current energy here, you guys are exploding the things around you in a sense, whereas in you are really coming into this awakening here. And whatever this new insight or like intuitive hit you've been given about yourself or about spirit, the universe, God, whatever this insight that you recently had has like opened up so much. It's opened this vault in your mind almost where you now like are seeing the truth. And so there is a lot of chaos and turmoil energy here, but it comes from a place of power, like being so powerful. When you unleash all the chains that you have had on yourself over your life, there is like this explosion of energy that happens. And yes, it might seem scary. You see all the storm, the crashing waves here, but this is beautiful because it's being in essence with what the soul really is and what this powerful force of the universe is. And in order to kind of come back to that balanced, enlightened place, there has to be an explosion first, sort of a breaking out of energy, just like you think of the Big Bang. So that is the phase you're currently in right now. You're having a lot of really powerful, or I'm seeing even just one really powerful insight that is spearheading your life. And you had or are having or are about to have a really powerful insight that is connecting you straight to source here. Like, this is not a sitting and thinking about things for hours and thinking about, is this the truth or is this the truth? No, this is like a snap moment that happens and you're like, whoa, I am suddenly connected to everything. So that's your current energy. I'm seeing from the past here, you're coming from actually the beginnings card. And this came flipped and I felt like that was significant because I'm seeing this was almost like an ending. And yes, beginnings are always tied in with endings, right? So recently, before entering this new enlightened energy, it was actually this ending / beginning, whatever it was, that allowed you to have this insight. And with this ending here, this was a very active ending. As you can see with all the orange and red here, this was a very physical, like there was a lot of parts moving in regards to this ending / new beginning. So you will know what situation it was or is because it is very obvious. It's like in your physical reality. But because of that, it has brought you to the space of being empowered, of being like, you know what? I am not going to deal with the BS anymore. Like, I know who I am. Let the storms rage on. I can handle it. I can battle it. Like, we're standing here still. I got my stone legs. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. Everything else is going to be going chaos around me, but I am still good, right? In fact, I'm even better than before. Your current phase is you really being in your power here. And I'm not feeling that there was too much bitter energy here. Like, sometimes there are endings that have this type of like very charged energy, but I don't think it was that kind of ending. Maybe for some of you it was, but I think for most of you it was just a very like physical ending, like ending of a job or something like that. But yeah, here you are in this new space where you are really just vibing and awakening to your true nature. So you might honestly not be seeing too clearly about like things going on around you. There might be a lot of energy, a lot of like mist waves, storms, where you're kind of not in your life, but you are just really with the universe in this current phase. It's an inward-ish type of journey. And so don't be alarmed by all the chaos going on around you. This is just a natural process, and it's very powerful. So learn to love the storms, right? And know that you are strong and you can weather the storms, right? This is big time you being in your power. You're holding the lightning bolt there, okay? So don't even worry about it. We are Zeus out here. What else am I seeing here? Oh yeah, I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot, where it's that like chaos, that turmoil that comes from a change, or that comes from like you being lifted and things just shifting around you. So if you're familiar with that card, you know that like it looks scary, but it does mean good things to come. So it's all good. So the crystal that you got, I did double check, so it is aquamarine. What's interesting is, as I was looking it up real quick and reading a description on it, one of the quotes in the passage I selected talked about using aquamarine to see clearly, and talking about how sailors need eyes to see through the storm. And that, I feel, really connects to your reading. It's talking about getting clear and having those clear eyes, like to see through the storms going on around you. And so you are the sailor right now. Know that you are not a victim to the storms, right? If the sailor is caught in the middle of a storm, he still knows that he is in control, and he like can choose how he gets out of this storm. And so it's about being empowered and having those eyes, making sure that your eyes are clear, so you can see through all of this chaos going on around you. So that's aquamarine is supporting you there for that. Where we're going as this energy kind of settles down, as you kind of get to clearer waters, I'm seeing the stay in integrity card. Oh boy. So this is clearly saying to me that once you have had this big awakening and you are in your power, that is you. We all know once we start to really live our full empowered selves, so much of this world, guys, is not doing that. So you start to kind of like frighten people, or it might bring a lot of like backlash, or people just trying to test you, or trying to test this new energy that you're in, and even trying to bring you back down. So in the future, as you come out of this big awakening moment and you are now more grounded and centered in this new power, just make sure that you keep staying in your integrity and having this like protection of light around you, almost is what I'm seeing. Because know that you are going to be walking down a new road, and it might be a little bit empty at first, but that is okay, and that is normal, and that's empowering. You are going to have the power, the mental fortitude to be able to walk on this road alone, and know that you're still good. So if those situations start happening after this big awakening moment where you're being tested by people around you, it feels like that, just keep staying in your integrity, because you have been through such a powerful process here, and it's going to lead you to so many great things. So that's a bit of that. Looking at your theme card we picked here, so I think it's already pretty clear about what your current theme is, but to add on to it, you got sky gazing. And if you take a look at it, this is a very beautiful card. When I created this one, I was originally thinking of sky gazing as, okay, so like just looking up at the stars and being very, very away from the world, and being more focused on the other reality. But then this energy came to me, this image of these smokestacks kind of blowing into the air. So it made this message really clear to me that this theme is about, yes, you are looking at the sky, so that is where you are focused. However, it is not just being like a daydreamy, whimsical, like, ooh, I'm a space human, let me look at the stars type of energy. Like, this is about seriously recognizing the more dense realities, like just reality and what it is, and the not always pretty sides of it. So with like the smokestacks, yes, you're still seeing, you're looking at the sky and you're looking at the truth and that like unconditional love feeling, but you're also seeing that there is still a darkness. There is still this reality of the earth where people are living not in their hearts. Like, you are in tune, you are recognizing the truth of things. So this is an awakening that is very, very grounded in truth. It's not the type of awakening that's like, let me bypass all darkness and let me just be a light human, hee hee hee. No, this is like, you are really awakened, and you are maturely awakened in a sense that you are in power. So much power with this card, because there is power in acknowledging what is around us. Like, if we think about the types of awakenings, and I might call out some people here, don't worry, this was me too, but okay. I see what's happening for you guys. So maybe you did in the past have a like awakening, what you called it, and you were like, yes, I'm spiritually awakened now, but it was more like floaty. And I think what can happen to a lot of us is when we first get introduced to spirituality, we start to just think it's about being love and light all the time, and like shutting off, ignoring all the darkness, and being a little bit naive, let's just say it. But with this, a real, I mean, they're both real, okay? But a real awakening is that whoa. It's that whoa. There's light and dark. There's all this stuff. There's turmoil. There's chaos. But all of it is still good because I am seeing clearly and I am centered in my power. And I know that, like, I am so powerful that all of this stuff can be going on in the world, but I am still going to be okay. And I am still love and light and all those things. So you are going through a real ass awakening here. Oh, you're going through a real awakening here. And so, yeah, again, you're going to be looking at the sky and actually seeing the storms. You're going to be seeing the smog. You're going to be seeing the global warming. You're going to be seeing all of this stuff, but you're also going to be seeing past that into the truth of what this world is and what life and spirit and soul is. So, oof, really, really awesome energy here. Okay, let's move right along. Now we're going to take a look at what will be happening in this phase of your life with your friends. Okay, so you guys got some strong energies here right now. Strong stuff. So it's interesting because the other pile I was being a little bit of a goofball, and here I'm feeling a little more like serious. But it's all good. We can bounce with both. So, yes, my pile twos. What's going on in the friendship realm? Let's see. Let's get a card for the friendships. This one here. Okay. All right. And we got a lot of storms. I hear some positive butterflies for you guys. Okay, so yeah, friends are looking pretty good. Friends are looking very positive. There are a lot of butterflies in this picture. Oh man, so I'm seeing you will have a lot of friends, like, or a lot of maybe even acquaintances, just new people around you that maybe help to lift you up. If you are feeling a little bit heavy at times with this new awakening, your friends can be very helpful in helping to remember to how to have that joy still and get out and play. And yeah, there's a lot of changes going on in your friendships too, which makes sense. Of course, when we go through awakenings, it's natural for our friend groups and things like that to change. So if you're feeling a little bit down about your current friendship situation, then don't worry, positive change is coming. The card says it right here. So, oof, there's gonna be lots of butterflies flying around you. I love that. And I'm hearing make music with your friends. I don't know. Or like go to concerts, something creative here with all this color. Like, maybe connecting with people in creative spaces. Like, this is giving me the energy of going to a conference or something where there's a lot of creative people around you. Like, that could be really, really good for changing up your friend groups. Things like that. You know, you might start meeting people that they have been through the metamorphosis already. So they are like, they like look at you and they're like, I know what I know what you're going through right now. Don't worry, come fly with us after. Like, yeah, so there's goodness. And I know we think like, oh my gosh, storms, we don't want no butterflies flying around in the storms, but they're going to be there when the storms do calm. They'll still be there now, but they will be sticking around too when you get grounded back into this integrity energy. Okay, let's look at career now. What's going to be going on in your career in this current phase of your life? Pick a card for this one here. Oof, boy. That's good. It says, embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Okay, so really specific message for maybe one of you or some of you. I'm seeing that, like, if you use this awakening, use is a term, if you harness the energy of this awakening into a new business idea or something like that, or if you come across an idea in this storm, like hold on to that like a gold coin. And as it kind of starts to calm, you're gonna witness a miracle that almost happens in terms of your career. And like going to this conference, I don't know why I'm seeing this conference. Like a miracle could be born from it being around other people who are in that transformed already energy, and you starting on a new idea or career path. So be prepared for your like career, the ways you make money to almost surprise you. Like, even if you do have a career, okay, there are going to be other ways of making income that kind of just hit you. Like, this coin is literally flying at you. So be open to that. Like it's saying here, you're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. If you have been asking for more abundance, here it is, right? Like you're having a huge awakening, and that is so vibrationally charged that because you're not going to be so much thinking or in reality, you can draw in a miracle, because miracles almost exist outside of that space where we think like, oh, ABC has to go this way, or this is how you have to make money, la 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 la. When you're in that powerful awakened space, that is where miracles can happen. So, okay guys, for your career, open up to miracles and ask for a miracle in terms of your income, because something could be coming for you. All right, this could even be like a large sum of money coming at you for some of you in an unexpected way, right? And we can create our own miracles too, so be open to that for sure. All right, next here, I think friends career, all that stuff is great, but I think what is really important is also what's going on the inside. So what's our soul journey right now? What's our current soul theme? So that's what I'm going to use, the soul journey deck here. If you watched my first reading on this channel, you're familiar with this deck. So yeah, I'm going to pick a card so we know the theme of your life right now, but what is your soul going through this new awakening? Okay. Pile two, and pile two. What's pile two's soul up to? Woo, boy! Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Your soul is on a journey of freedom right now. You know, when we all come to the truth of ourselves, that's when we realize, yeah, we are free. It is about being free. And so this awakening you're having is really releasing all chains that have been put on yourself, and being vibrationally tapped into your soul and to the universe is going to allow you to just be in the energy of freedom and miracles. And that's where your miracles are going to come in, guys. I don't think I even need to speak too much more on that. Let's just get right into, super quick, your romance energies. So I always like to say, in life, you know, if you're looking for romance, things like that, it's always best to focus on yourself. But I know everybody's curious, so we're going to pick from this Romance Angels deck to see if there's anything going on. What's going on for pile two? Pile two in the romance department. Pile number 2. Okay. I'm seeing something. Let's see if I'm seeing something. Let's see if the cards confirm it here. Okay. Oof. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oof. So as you're going through this awakening, one thing you're really realizing is how all of your maybe negative relationship patterns in the past have affected you and where they come from. So you're going to be having a lot of insights too around your love life. And maybe this is a time where you even start to write letters to those people that did you wrong. Not like actual letters that you have to send out, but like, you know, those karmic letters. There's a technique, I'll give you guys this technique if you are doing this, is to, if there is someone in your past, like an ex who you don't feel like you have closure with, but you don't want to reach out to them, you can take a piece of paper and literally write down, start with their name, say, dear whoever, write down all the things that bothered you about them, write down all the things you're grateful for, like get everything off your chest, and then end it with, I now release you and myself to both our highest goods, or something along those lines. And then you can either burn the letter, or if you're near like a nice body of water, like a lake, you can splash some water on it, rip it up, and throw it in the trash. So whichever you're feeling, trust your intuition on this, but I think writing letters is really good. So that's going to help you also to clear up for some new love to come in, more love in your present moments. I think if you are with a partner currently, if this is a relationship, it's clearing up, you'll be clearing up any of those like past karmic energies between you two, or maybe those, you know, residual energies of past arguments and things like that. And you're going to be seeing like, oh my gosh, you're going to be saying to them like, I'm sorry, I just realized like that thing I did to you 2 years ago or whatever, or the way I've been acting, like that is not cool. And you're going to start to look at these things and have the clarity and the integrity to be able to own up to your actions, or yeah. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like, I'm getting water energy coming in for your love life. A lot of like this, like cry if you need to, but it's a lot of like letting go of all the past and like, whew, making room for the newness. For some of you, again, this really depends if you want it or not. There could be even a person, so a new romantic partner that helps you, or even just someone you're really intimate with, not, doesn't have to be in a intimate way, but like close, heart-centered closeness, like a night at a party or something, or when you're traveling and you sit next to somebody and you have this really deep conversation where you talk about your past romances or whatever, and maybe nothing even happens with this person, but like you have an intimate moment of healing your past through having that other person there with you. So that's what I'm seeing for your love life there. Okay, so now my pile twos, we are going to look at which energies will be supporting you this month. So this is one of my favorite parts of the reading, where we just pick like spirit guides, power forces, things like that to help us out. So we're going to start looking at, whoa. We're going to start with looking at which spirit animal will be with you during this phase of your life. So we talked about what kind of energy you'll be in. This is what's going to be supporting you now. And if you are struggling with any of this, you can call on the spirit animal to help you out and help you balance out these energies. Right? I'm seeing that having like an outlet, something that you hold on to. Oh, okay. Well, he was out there. I'm seeing that, okay, hawks, sorry. I'll get back to that in a second, but hawks, like, look at this guy is fierce, man. I'm surprised he came out as I was like making this card. I was like, bro, he's yelling at me. I don't even know what I'm gonna say if he comes out in the reading, because he so again, the sky gaze. So this hawk is mad at us for all this global warming. It's like, come on guys, stop this. Sorry, now we're getting goofy. Now goofy me is coming out. Always happens near the end of the reading. Okay, so hawks are like bosses of the sky, okay? They would be the ones to fly above the storms. Like, they don't care what's going on in the sky. Like, they the hawk will be supporting you, okay? What was I saying before this though? Oh yes, so just keep being brought back to him holding this lightning bolt here. When there is a lot of chaos or a lot of like electricity running through us, something that might be really helpful is to hold on to like two different things, something in each hand. I don't know what I'm seeing right now, but like, if you can find things to actually channel that electricity out of, like, you know how, like, just like if you were to be actually struck with lightning and you would need that energy to go somewhere so it doesn't stay in you, and hold on to two other things. And like, I'm seeing your arms stretched out here, and maybe you have like two, I was gonna say wands, but I feel like it needs to be something that's attached to the ground, like two poles. I don't know. Dispelling your energy in something, I think, will be helpful for you. Okay, what other? I'm gonna pick one more spirit guide animal, but you do have the hawk there, or falcon, is it? I think it's a hawk. Okay, what other spirit? Okay, and wow. Y'all, look at them, both of them snapping. They're both, literally, when I made both of these cards, I was like, that's a lot. I was like, bruh, I don't know. I was like, if those guys come out, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave this for you. Those are your guides for this energy. Okay, alligator, crocodile. So He's gonna be swimming through the storms like he don't care. Okay, so you, poof, powerful guys. You can't make this up. You saw me pick this on camera. Okay, so hawk and alligator / crocodile if you want a spirit animal to call on. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to look at which element is going to be supporting you during this time. So here are some element cards. We'll shuffle through. Wow, wow, everything's just flying out tonight. Okay, so you have the cosmos, full duh, like look right there. These guys are matching. So yeah, you are super legit, literally connected to the cosmos in this awakening you're going through right now. And the next one is dirt. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna get like, y'all. Okay. So you got, this is for Earth. So you have Earth supporting you here, which is good for grounding. Yeah, when I was talking about displacing the energy, maybe just do some grounding, like earthing, so walking on the earth barefoot, or if you have a grounding mat. I'm not gonna tell y'all to go out and buy one. I haven't even done that yet because those are expensive, man. But you know, those like, yeah, grounding mats that you can sleep on and stuff. Something that'll help you to dispel this energy. But yeah, Earth and the cosmos. Super cool. The next thing we'll see here is which angel will be supporting you. I get an angel for you. Ooh, Lady Gaia's at the bottom there. So Earth there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Which angel, Archangel, will be here with my pile twos for all of this awakening? This one. It's this one. Okay. Ooh. Archangel Zadkiel. It's time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. Okay, so you guys can read into Archangel Zadkiel, see what he's about. He is going to be there with you. He can help you clear out the past energy and help you with this, like, forgiving and learning that you're doing and just transmuting your past energies. Okay, final thing before we do the intuition challenge reveal, let's pick some affirmations for you. These are going to be some healing affirmations. Okay, I'm going to do this one. And let's do one more. One more. Oh, forgot I was reaching for this one. But this one also came, so let's do 3. You guys are having an awakening. Okay. So, says, I let support system support me. Okay. Right? I let support system support me. I know I am in this with help on my side. I allow myself to be supported by those around me. I relax. I am allowed to now. The next one we have, oof, okay. Here we go, guys. All right. I am bounding through fields of abundance. I have large butterfly wings that let me fly. I am collecting the pollen of life that soaks into my being and fills me with radiance. I am freely absorbing all the love the universe has to offer. I let it grow limitless because I know how deserving and abundant I am. Oof. There you are. You are flying. You are running through the fields with your butterfly friends there. Yeah, this big time when I was channeling this message here, I was like, this is huge awakening energy. This is huge knowing your worth and knowing your power, like, at last. So really happy that one came through for you. And brother. Okay. You guys are all the long ones. I'm sorry. Some of the affirmations I typed out were super short, like 1 sentence, and then some of them like were like blah. And you got like all the ones that were super long. So, right, crazy awakened energy. But let's read this one. You guys deserve it. Life is abundant. As I look around, I see nothing but possibility. The kites are flying in the sky, and I know I will soon join them. I will not be tethered by past experiences, nor will I let doubt or judgment drain me or hold me back. I am a kite, flying freely without a string. Only when I choose to land do my tethers appear, and only then do I hand my strings to the loving, powerful forces of the universe. The one that knows how to hold me while letting me go, the one that knows how to stay connected while letting me feel alone. So, oof. This one here, abundance, oh my gosh. I mean, so much coming through, tying into your reading, right? You are literally connected to the universe. And so these last two lines, just to explain a little bit, it's like knowing that, the universe is so good at, like, we're always connected to the universe, but the universe knows, like, those moments where we want to feel like we're really in this essence BS alone, and like the reason we come to Earth to have that isolated experience, like the universe knows how to respect when you're in that, but it also knows how to respect when you want to come home to it and when you want to be connected and feel the connection to the universal force. So yes, even when I channeled this, I was like, no, they're past this wanting to feel alone. They're ready to come back to being joined with the universe now. So woof, there are your affirmations. And now, oh my gosh, your reading was so much longer than the rest. Now, if you stuck around in the beginning for that intuition challenge, basically, I just asked you to use your intuition to try to figure out the word that I wrote down. If you want to really quickly pause the video, try to do that here. Go ahead, but I'm going to reveal for the rest of us. The word was dinosaur. All right, so if you guessed something like jungle or past or meteor, anything like that would be close because it's your intuition trying to figure out the word. So that's that for us today. I wanted to thank you so much for sticking around to this reading. If this is the version that you watched, meaning I posted this version without refilming it, I do apologize. I feel like, it's the end of the day. I'm not entirely as hyper as I was for the pile one. But yeah, I hope you did gain some message or some empowerment from this reading. And if you enjoyed it, please guys, it helps so much, even just a like. Or if you want to stick around for more, subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned, I'm just a girl out here trying to make it. And this is really my passion. And I would love to do this full time one day. So yeah, come on and give me a shout. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Already feeling such good energy coming through from this pile. First of all, I wanted to apologize like I did for the other piles for my quite wrinkly background here. I am doing what I can as I start this channel, but we're making it work. So just bear with me here. But so what we're looking at in this reading is the theme of your life, the current theme of your life. So I believe that we all go through different story arcs at different periods in our lives, and that within each period, there's a general theme or something that we're focused on. So that's what we're gonna look at today. Right off the back, when I picked this card and I was kind of sitting with it, there was something I was picking up on, okay, especially with the rose quartz here. But I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to say it because, things can differ for some of us out there. And I know this is a general reading. But so I was really hoping for the theme card here, which is at the top, to clarify this. And boy, did it. So this is your overall theme for this period of your life. And the word you got was love, guys, love. That is beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, you picked love and the rose quartz. That says it all, I think. But yeah, so when I was looking at this alchemist card, I really saw it as you being almost entwined with somebody else, with a counterpart in some sense. So big message coming through for some of you, okay, is big time. There's like a love here that is healing, that is going to be like the perfect union of souls. Okay, guys, oh my god, I have to apologize. I literally recorded almost this whole thing, and then I realized I had run out of storage, so it wasn't actually recording. I know, a rookie mistake, but these are the things we learned. So yeah, what I was saying was this love here is going to be someone that you are really entwined with and that you are really focused on during this phase of a life. And it's, yes, this perfect union of souls in the sense that you are both balanced here and you are both going to be doing equal amount of healings. So the more, it's like the more that you learn about each other and the more you learn about each other's you're going to see things in the other person's past that are going to actually heal and reflect your own past. So it's going to be actually through learning about each other that you are going to learn about yourself and that you are going to heal. And oh, this is beautiful. This is like soulmate, but yeah, this is really nice energy. And for those of you who this is not a romantic relationship, could be a project. This is like finding that soulmate project, something you are working on that you are finally like, okay, this is finally what I am going to like get down with. This is what I'm going to be entwined with. Like everybody who is listening to this pile, there is something that you are entwined with here. And this is something that is like, maybe in the past you have had focused on things, relationships, ideas, but they never worked out. This is that final like victory, okay? So for everybody listening to this pile, the huge message here is victory. Like this is you reaching the light at last. This is you coming into healing. So for everybody here, there is a big healing going on in your soul. This is your final victory. Like this is you finally reaching that point where you can see things clearly and you are enlightened and you are in your real full self and you have actually healed from your past. So the analogy that comes through for me is like, it's like if you had a health struggle in the past and it was something that you had to keep going back to the doctor for, and like they had to keep giving you these treatment plans and it felt like you were fighting with and in this energy forever and that you were just always going to be this, right? I think we can name specifics. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to put anything on anybody, but you know, maybe you have literally had a health challenge like that, and this is finally going to the doctor, them finally giving you that healing modality that is going to do it. Like this is when you go to the doctor and they say, I have the thing at last, like this is the one, and you both feel good about this energy, and you know, like, you know, spiritually you feel that like, okay, this is finally complete. Like once I start on this path, this is not another endless path where I'm going to feel doom and gloom and I'm going to be like, oh no, it didn't work again. Like this, you know, from the start that this path is going to take you to your victory. Yes, woo, beautiful. So for some of you, that could be a literal physical or health challenge, like maybe going to physio, something you were like, a problem you were having, you go to physio and you finally are on this path or something like that, right? And then for others of you, it's finding that soul project that you feel is going to bring you the victory you've been wanting. So this relates to me right now, whereas like I feel like I was always on the search to find some sort of like soul creative project where I could bring all my talents and gifts out into and like actually connect with the world and do my healing, what I'm supposed to do here. But I would try and like nothing ever really felt right. I felt like I was in this really down place. And then, you know, discovering this channel here, this for me really feels like, okay, like I'm feeling this victory, guys. I feel like this is something I can really focus on and continue with, and it feels so light and good. And I hope you guys are feeling that too, by the way. And so yeah, so I can relate to that energy here where it's like, this is the one, and this is something you know, like you feel it. You're like, this is the one. I know this is gonna take me there. So if you're not feeling that quite yet, you will be moving into this energy, okay? And as I said, it could be, for some of you, a relationship, for others of you, a career or a project, and for others of you, an actual health concern that's getting resolved. And so for all of you, this is going to be something that you are like focused on, and that Spirit is giving you the space to just be focused and loved in this energy. So like, I know there are times where we feel like we have to balance everything in our lives, and we're like, I have to balance my relationship with my work, with everything and everything. Or there are other times where we're like really enlightened and we're seeing everything from a distance. No, for you guys, you're going to be really in the present. Like, you are in this snake, right? And you are experiencing this thing, and you, like, Spirit is letting you just focus on this, okay? So if it's a relationship, that's literally all you're going to be. You're just going to be in this energy and feeling it fully and fully absorbed in whatever this is, and just like bringing all the learning, because this is a process that you have to go through. You have to be absorbed in, because this is what it's doing, is it's bringing about that healing of your soul. So for whatever it is for you guys, for all of you, is essentially the backing energy here is it's your soul that is coming into healing. So this is a healing process of your soul. And I don't know if I already mentioned this, but as I saw with even the rose quartz here, the thread, the string, it's all tangled up. This is you really being entangled with that person or that project. And this is like a positive entanglement, okay? This is not like karmic knots. This is really, really positive. And it's your choice. That's the other thing too. You are choosing to be focused in whatever this is. And so this is really light. This is like simplicity too. Like, guys, simplicity is so undervalued, but like, when you just simple it down and focus on one thing at a time, things get so much more peaceful. So I love this for you. This card over here is what past energy you're coming from. So any residuals or what actually brought you into this state. So you guys got the card Seek Healing, which is awesome for you, because I believe in order to get to this state where you are like on the true path of healing, it does require you to first seek it out, to say, okay, I'm ready now. Like, show me the way, tell me what it is. You know, those times where we do get stuck in those karmic cycles of having to deal with healing and things like that over and over, it's because there's one message that we're not missing, or sorry, there's one message that we're missing that is actually continuing to create the chaos. So a lot of the times it's a negative belief, like, you know, I am this, or like, I deserve this. It's something like that, right? Or I don't deserve to be healthy, something like that. You know, I know for me, it was really self-love. And once I realized that, oh, I actually don't love myself, and I sought out that healing, it really brought me to this place in my life where I am at now, where I think you guys are at too, which is beautiful. Hello, nice to have you here. So yeah, it does require that. I see you in the past have maybe started doing some like soft journaling, some soft self-care, some kind of gentler type of healing that really allowed you to go from this chaotic, maybe karmic energy you were in, and brought you back down to peace and to what truth is. And that's what allowed you to come into this healing energy here. So really quick, we're going to touch on your future energy. So where this energy could lead you. I don't like to focus too much on the future, because I believe that, you know, it's kind of redundant. Like, there is so much that can change, and it really depends on your choice, right? So this is just the potential future energy from this healing, this victory you come into. And we have process your feelings, which is awesome. I know it's a darker card, but this is still really good for you guys. It means that once you come to this victory, you're really going to be able to start looking at your feelings, and especially those feelings in the past that actually held you in that place, wherever you were, maybe relationship patterns, toxic relationship patterns, or whatever it is for you. And you're going to be able to look at them and start to heal them, right? You're going to be doing a lot of healing already through whatever this is. But now it's like, when you step out of this project, you're going to, okay, like, look back and say, okay, I can see it was all of this that brought me to where I was. And you're going to be able to actually process your feelings as they come, because a lot of the reasons we get stuck in those big, like, dark cloud places is because we had a hard time processing our feelings, and we let them just build at the bottom of our subconscious, and they, like, until they crowded us and they kept us down. So when those are all released, right, and you think also when the shake sheds its skin, and when you go through the healing process, that darkness is going to, like, almost come up your spine, come up this pole here, and it's going to be let out. So you're going to be, like, watching it fall around you in the sky, and you're going to yeah, you're going to be able to look at all the things that were held down there, and now going forward, you will be able to process your feelings as they come. That is one technique that came to me from my astrologer, who really helped me to realize my self-love. One really big strategy he gave to me was to look at my traumas and look at my feelings as they came, because that is like what is going to make sure that nothing builds up, or that's going to make sure that you don't repeat patterns. So now going from this energy, anytime something does come up, anytime there's like a dark thing, something that makes you feel sad, something you feel like, oh no, this is happening again, like just take a look at it, actually allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and say, hey, what does this mean? Like, what could this be saying about any residual subconscious beliefs, etc. So I'll leave you guys with that. This is beautiful. I hope I got through all the messages I got through the first time I recorded this, but no, I think this was good. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say too here is that for your reading, so I recorded pile 2s last night. They really went with the vibe of what I was feeling last night. But as I was looking at your card, I said, like, no, like this has to be recorded in the morning. This is such a morning, like that final, like finally I can see the sun. I'm taking that fresh breath of air. I'm like feeling the dew, like I could see the dew on the roses. Like this is that type of light energy. And so I apologize if my voice is raspy and I keep clearing my throat throughout this, because yeah, morning guys. I'm not a morning person. The other thing I will share is, guys, I literally woke up from the sweetest dream ever. Like it was soulmate energy, rom-com, and my dreams are usually vivid and cool, but like my love or romance dreams where I actually feel like, oh my god, I'm tapped into soulmate right now. Like those are pretty rare, guys, for me. And so I had one of those last night. I can literally remember word for word what this man was saying as he confessed to me. Oh my god, it was so freaking sweet. And I woke up just being like in that energy. So that's what you guys are giving me. Like if you sent me that dream, thank you, because I see you being, some of you being with this soulmate, good vibe energies, and I hope to pass that along to you as well. Like I'm so happy for you. Okay, so now we're caught up. This is where we got to before. Well, it's nice connecting with you guys, you know. Thank you for letting me connect to this energy twice, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what may be going on in your friendship realm here. What's going on with your friends during this time phase in your life? All right. Friends from a pile 2. 3s, gosh. Pile 3s, right? Pile 3s. Pile 3s, what's going on with their friends in this phase of life? Ooh, 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 ooh. Be honest with yourself. Okay, so the first thing I see here is that there's going to be, or there is maybe somebody who's really close to you, someone who's supporting you on this journey. I see that, right? If this is, sorry, if this is your soulmate, like, this is them holding you and supporting you on this healing journey. As I said, like you're healing, they're healing. This could also be an angel guide or a spirit guide coming through, but I'm really saying, like, so for those who it's a romance. If this is like you and your doctor or a physio or a new like healing person that you found, this is them. If this is maybe a mentor, someone who's helping you on this new project you're on, like there's gonna be someone there who's really supporting you. Or if it's like a trusted aunt, I'm getting aunt, or like that kind of relation where maybe you never really talked too much before, but you end up connecting and they're really able to support you with all of this and this new healing. Or maybe it's a spiritual mentor, something like that. There's going to be somebody there who is helping you. This is also, I'm seeing some of you like going to a therapist and telling them about your friends and being like, and them being like, okay, like, is that person honestly good for you? And you having to be like, okay, maybe not. Like, yeah, so this is also you being called to like look at your friend group and be honest with which people are really going to support you, which people you want to take past this new shedding of skin, and which people are going to bring you back to this dark energy. So leave them behind, right? Like this is really being honest with your friend relationships. This could be getting more honest with your current friends. So, you know, as you're going through this, just telling them like, hey, I'm passing this on to you, pile 3s. If you are focused on this, I'm saying, giving you permission to be focused on this. So tell your friends, like, you know what, right now for this period phase of life, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm really being called to focus on this thing. So, you know what, going forward, I might not be in contact as much as in the past. I might not be as available as I was in the past. So being honest with your friends from the start in that way, so that way you don't, if there are relationships you don't want to destroy while you're doing this, then they can still be there afterwards, right? Okay, phew, guys, and I'm being honest with you, like, I know there's so much going on. I literally don't have too much time to record. I'm like waiting to see if my mom comes home. And so I keep like checking. I'm like, oh, I hope I still have time to finish this reading. And I just checked and she's still at the store. So we good, guys. We good to keep hanging and vibing. I really love your energy. I feel like we could be friends. You're so like loving and accepting and kind right now. It's awesome. It's awesome. So thank you for putting up with my chaotics this morning, but we're getting this reading for you guys. And boy, I am looking at how wrinkly this is. It is crazy wrinkly. Don't worry, I'm going to the store today and I'm gonna try to find something nice. Okay, so, all right, let's do this, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna look at your career. So at this current phase of a life, what is your career gonna look like? So we know that you're focused on something, but what about your career? Let's see really briefly. And I'm feeling you guys are saying, oh, it's okay either way. Like, I'm okay with my career. Like, you guys are in such a light energy right now. I love it. All right, career. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my goodness. Ooh, sorry. But like, I'm wanting the best for you, Pile 3. So like when these good cards come out, I'm so excited for you. So this says, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Guys, so literally because Spirit is saying you are so focused. Like I said, they are allowing you to focus on this. So anything else that you don't focus on in this phase of life, Spirit is gonna provide. If you are focused on something and you like don't know how you're gonna make money because you're focused on something that's not making money right now, Spirit's gonna be like, don't worry, we're bringing you the things that you need. So in terms of career, if you're like focusing on a new career, if you're trying to figure out how to walk a new career path or something like that, Spirit is gonna bring you all those resources. They're gonna bring you like the people you need to meet. They're gonna bring you the abundance. They're gonna like, Spirit is taking care of you guys, okay? And something they're telling me to say is that like this might not be in ways that you expect. I know I've done this where I think like, okay, they're taking care of me, so where's my big check? Like, but this might, it might not be that like a large sum of money or something. It's just because really Spirit knows what we need to actually like get by. And so they're going to bring you that, right? There are times that we often think we need more than we do in order to like continue forward on our path, but that's not always the case. And the Spirit will bring you like exactly those things that you need, and you're going to realize like, oh yeah, this is going to help me. Like, okay, I can keep going forward even though it's scary, even though it feels like there's not a lot supporting me right now. Like, no, you are good. You are good. You are in the power of manifesting, and this is priority mail, guys. Like, Spirit is so taking care of you. They want to protect whatever it is you're focused on right now, and so they are providing everything around you. Oh, so that is so good. So yes, keep practicing gratitude and keep like just tap into that feeling of, okay, I'm giving you this, guys. You have permission to be like, okay, I am focused on this thing, so everything else around me is going to work itself out. And you are the alchemist here, okay? This is calling for you to do some alchemy. You have the power, guys. You can manifest things working out for you, literally. Like, don't listen to the world when they say like, no, you can't just focus on one thing because blah 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 blah. No, you have the power to decide that. That's just their negative beliefs, okay? If you want to focus on something, that is damn powerful. If you're like calling loyalty to something, you are like, nah, this has to work out for me. So everything else around me, it just has to happen in magical ways because I can't right now. I can't give the energy towards it right now. So yeah, that's your energy, guys, for career. Ooh. Okay, I'm really seeing like this white here. Their Spirit's also going to bring you healing too. yeah, this white is so significant. This is about clearing, getting into that purity again for you. And so everything, you're going to have that support person here. Everything is going to work out for you guys. Just keep believing in it. I love this. I love this. I love this energy for you. Okay, soul message. Soul message. So now we know, we kind of already know this is a really big soul thing for you guys, but I'm going to pull another card to see what your soul journey is going through at this time. So this is the Soul's Journey deck. If you're familiar with this one, I used it in my first reading on this channel. So yeah, okay. What are my pile threes? Also, this is number 44. Okay, this is a powerful number of stability as well. So 44 is a very, very power number. It's about being on the right track, and it really does have to do with career, I do believe. So this is good news for your career. Okay, over to mail. And another thing that's coming through right now is, for some of you, if like you're not focused on your career right now, if that's not the thing that's your focus, is that yes, your career is going to like supply itself, in the sense that it's going to have things that keep you going for now, but down the line, like once you're done, like once you're really completed with this process you're currently going through, down the line, that's when you can then focus on your career again. And okay, so sometimes we feel like we are behind in life. Like if we take on a journey of what you guys are going through right now, where we deep focus on something, we feel like that can make us go behind in life because everybody else is always building their careers or doing whatever. And like, oh no, this might mean that like it'll be 2 years until I can start building my career. But you know what? This needs to happen. And like, yes, you might be like time aligned behind other people, quote unquote, but you will be in a much better place when you now go to start. And like, this is so necessary for you. If you were to try to like double balance and focus on your career and do all of that stuff right now, it would actually end up taking longer in the long run, because you would eventually have to face what you're facing now, which is this, whatever it is that you have to heal here. And so just trust, okay? I want to give you extra support. I know it's terrifying to deep focus on one thing and to feel like we're not focused on the rest of our lives, but trust me, this process will be so worth it. You're going to gain so much on a soul level, in the physical realm. So just like, okay, sending you that support. Really, really, guys, you have my support, you have this support, you have spiritual support for whatever this focus thing is, okay? So trust it. I trust you. Like, trust this, guys. So now we're gonna look at what your soul journey is. So what's the soul journey of my pile right now? Okay, so I actually want to read this one here because, man, these cards are like no BS sometimes, where I'm like, ooh, okay. So the first card we got was indecision here. So, okay, I see. So you might be healing. Your soul journey right now might be healing. So the bottom message is, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So maybe in the past, you have really struggled with trusting yourself, and maybe that lack of decision is what caused you to like never really set onto this healing path, or never focus on whatever this is you're focused on. So you are healing from that indecision energy, and you're getting able to more now trust your soul and to trust your intuition again. And that the reason, like, you know, the reason you're able to focus on whatever this is now is because it's requiring that decisive side of you to let go of everything that is not that, right? Okay, you could also be healing from blame, right? Maybe that's for some of you. I'm getting specifically for some of you, this was something that held you in that past energy, where it says the positive affirmation is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So yes, you in the past said, I'm going to seek healing now. And now that you are accepting that responsibility, you're healing any of that blame that you maybe were putting on your situation or other people in the past for whatever reason that you were kind of stuck in those toxic patterns. So yeah, I'm seeing that this is what your soul is healing right now. It's this indecision, this blame. I'm going to pick one more. But as I mentioned in the beginning, like the deeper soul journey for you is about this victory right now. It's about healing on the grand scale of things. So one more thing. And honesty. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so there we go. So be honest with yourself there. So I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So yeah, being really honest with yourself really allows us to get honest about who we are and, you know, what we want and how we want to continue in this life, right? So healing from all of these things. Very, very cool for you guys. Okay. Now, really quick, we're going to look at love. So come on, like, you got a lot of love energy already here, so we know it. This is definitely for some of you, there's some really positive soulmate relationship, so I'm so excited about. But we'll pick one more card from the Romance Angels deck to see if there's anything else going on in love, or for those of us who are not focused on this relationship, what is going on in our relationships. Okay. This Romance Angels deck is very cool. I just got it. Oh, my pile of threes, you're sending me so much love energy. Yes. So let's see. Pile threes. Pile threes. What's going on? Whoa. Okay. We got one flying out here. Oh. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And sorry, I'm seeing here, look, oh my god, guys, I'm freaking out right now. Okay, this card flew out. So look, do you see how this guy here, how this man is, like, he's in heaven, he's holding her shoulders. Who do you think is holding her? Okay, so literally I'm seeing this is happening for me in the spiritual realm, where he is like a soulmate. Doesn't have to be a male, of course, but like male or female, whoever. This energy here, who is your counterpart, who's supporting you, is they're doing so almost like from heaven, from the other realm, because we all have parts of our higher selves that are still up there. So this is somebody from your past. So I'm seeing like past lives here, okay? For some of you, it could be literally somebody from your past for some of you, but I'm really seeing this is more like a past life soulmate who is coming back into your life now. And they are, first of all, even if you haven't met them yet, and maybe this is going to happen down the line of physical meet, but right now they are reaching out through spirit to support you. So they are already with you in spirit. If you haven't met them yet, guys, they are holding your shoulders. As you can see here in this card, they are holding your shoulders, and this is their like spirit higher self. So, and in this relationship, their highest self is going to be supporting you as well. Okay, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is such a supportive, loving energy. I don't know if I have to pick another one. I mean, for people who are already in a relationship, I feel like this is going to be as you both heal. So if this is a long-term relationship where you're now healing from the past, this is going to be, maybe you guys do already have a past life connection you haven't realized yet because you have been in a darker, denser energy in this life. But as you start to both ascend, you'll open up to these like past life connections, and you might be like, whoa, like, we actually had this past life connection. Did you know that? Something like that. One more. And then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, okay? So for some of you who are really healing, yes, this is about, you know, taking back control of whatever this is, whatever it is you're focused on in healing. And oof, you're going to release a lot. I love it. All right, so that is pretty much the end for like the energy, what you're going through. Now we're gonna pick some cards to see the energies supporting you. So this is one of my favorite parts of the reading, because this is where we get into like, all right, more practical things. So if you are struggling through any of this, what are going to be the guides and the energies surrounding you that you can call on for help? So to start, we're going to look at what your spirit animals are. The other piles got 2 each, so I'm going to pick 2 for you guys as well. So which spirit animals are going to be with you during this time? Guys, I feel like showing my pile 3s everything because you're so sweet and loving, but like these are cards I literally created them on Canva, so super last minute, because I really wanted to have something physical to pick from for my animals. But yeah, so these cards are super cool and we love the animals. All right, what's spirit animal? Wow, okay, that's quite a bit. Okay, which spirit animal are gonna be with my pile? Which spirit animal is gonna be with my pile, please? Guys, what? It's really. Okay, hold on. Focus. Okay. Spirit animal. Which spirit animal is gonna be with my pile, please? Honestly, guys, there's one I want to pick for you. I don't know if that's illegal. Oh. No! What are you doing here? Sorry. I'm being goofy. Okay, this is what I made. Like, I was being super goofy, okay, when I made this, guys. It's a goofy frog, okay? So, you know what? I think frogs, for some reason, for some of you, this is coming through as the energy of this partner, where they're gonna be like kind of super goofy in a way. But like loving goofy. I feel like frogs do have like a very loving energy, I feel. And so, yeah, you can call him a goofy frog there. Who else? Oh my goodness. Okay, got the cougar, or the panther, I would say. This is the more gentler one. I had 2 cougar cards in there. One was kind of like roaring. This one is just like looking out for you. This is a very stable energy too. I'm getting, this could also represent your partner or whatever this project is, or just the cougar energy supporting you. It's just about patience for me. Patience and compassion and stability as well. Okay. For some of you, the raccoon did pop out as well, okay? For some of you, where did he go? For some of you, the little raccoon did pop out as well. So I don't know, guys. He could also be supporting you. Maybe dig through your past, dig through the trash of your past. I don't know, or maybe you go camping or something. And then one more I'm gonna throw in there. Sorry, I know Spirit wants to pick everything, but I'm gonna throw in this one for you guys because for me, this is really like love energy, love and support. It's the snow leopard. So if you want to connect with a very loving, like open-hearted, unconditional love, but very strong, like this is like powerful, strong love. The snow leopard is really great for that. Okay, so those are your spirit animals. I feel like some of these are really specific messages for some people out there. I'm not too sure. Yes, then now we're going to look at which element is going to be supporting you during this time. Which element will be supporting you? My pile, please. Okay, yes. This is like heaven energy. This is like air, but like more heaven is because there's other cards for air in here, but this is more about that like angel, like spiritual energy. Oof. So yes, you are being supported by the angels and by the spirit realm in this really great healing. Like this is what you're coming to, this rose color here. So they are helping you to ascend to that place, and you'll have so much healing energy around you. Oh, I love it. And last, we're going to pick, oh, sorry, two more. So we're going to pick an angel card, and then we're going to pick some affirmations. All right, so angel card first. As I pray, we have the time. You know what? He was on the bottom. I'm going to definitely pull him out there. Archangel, I cannot say that, but there's the cougar panther again. Honor animals, communicate with different species. Oof, there you go. You guys have 4 animals, so you are animal people, perhaps. You can definitely connect to the animal realm. Oh, beautiful. Okay, who else will be here? Oh, yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, Archangel Christiel! Okay. This is a card I actually pick a lot for myself as well, and it's always really nice when I do, because this is unicorn energy, and look how white, like the bright purity energy. The rose here, right? This white gold, the spirit, guys, you are literally like with the angels, this high vibe energy. Oh my gosh, you're healing, you are coming into purity. And call on Archangel Christiel to help you with this as well. Okay, then I'm gonna pick some affirmations for you. I'll just spin here. There's some channeled messages here. Affirmations for my pile. Please. Ooh, it's always so exciting. Which ones will we get? Okay. I don't like reading this first. Okay. You know what? Actually, pile 2 got this one as well. But I love it. Okay, so it says, I am bounding through fields of abundance. I have large butterfly wings that let me fly. I'm collecting the pollen of life that soaks into my being and fills me with radiance. I'm freely absorbing all the love the universe has to offer. I let it grow limitless because I know how deserving and abundant I am. Accept your universal support, guys. Okay, yes, and for those of you who are focused on a creative project or something like that, this one's really good for you. I am ambitious. My ambitions scare me, but I turn that fear into fuel. I love the thrill of challenging myself, and I'm excited to see where I will go, sorry. I embrace the terrifying emotions that come with jumping into the unknown. I know that what I mistake as fear is actually freedom, freeing yourself. Yes. And just to elaborate on this one a little bit, it's like the feeling of freedom, when you really tap into the feeling of what freedom is, it actually has, it's scary in the soul expansion sense. It has a similar feeling to literally like jumping into the unknown. And so I think a lot of the time some of us can mistake or can see that fear around surrounding freedom, and they can only see the fear, but beyond that fear is freedom, right? Pick one more for you. All right. Oh, there's 2 here. I have the courage to face my destiny. The cougar there. And I'm learning how to rise against my challenges. Oh, such a beautiful reading, you guys. I'm so happy when we got to the end of it as well. Oh, I'm so happy to connect with your energy. You have so much loving support going on. And the last thing, so we have that intuition challenge reveal. If you stuck around in the beginning for that, essentially what I did is I wrote down a word and I asked you to tap in and try to use your intuition to figure out the word. So if you want to pause the video now to try to focus in on that, see if you can guess. For the rest of us, I'm going to reveal the word now. So the word we got was dinosaur. All right, so if you guessed something like 1 million BCE, I don't know, or like T-Rex, or like jungle, or grass, or rocks, or meteor, something like that, then that would be considered close, because that is your intuition trying to figure out what the word was. Or if you guess like childhood, something like toys, because a lot of us played with dino toys when we were kids. Okay, but that's all for your reading. If you did resonate with this energy, it would mean so much to me if you sent this video a like, or if you even came and subscribed to the channel to come hang out, because like I mentioned, this is a new journey for me, but I am really, really passionate and focused on this, so I'm hoping to grow and expand and hopefully get a better like cloth or something for the readings here. So your support would definitely help me a lot with that. So go ahead and visit the channel, send me a comment or subscribe, but if not, I will see you next time. Wishing you so much luck on this loving journey. Bye, you guys.